Hello everyone, this is Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com. This is a monthly reading for the month of April for the sign of Leo. This is a monthly reading for Leo for April 2017. Let's have a look what the general energies are for Leo. And I use a combination of cards. Oops. And with some oracle cards. This is a general reading, Leo, so it's going to apply differently for different areas. You will know which area it applies for. And also check out your moon and rising readings, sign readings, because they may also give insight on the situation on a different perspective again. So this is Angel Answers cards. And I also use the Soul Singing card deck again, just because they're such a beautiful color this time of year. And we like that with the Eastery feel to it. So, let's have a look at your tarot cards first. So we start with the King of Pentacles. I'll show it to you. I always find it funny how they show the kings in this deck, because they're so grey. Justice. And we have the Two of Wands. And another king, King of Chalices, another grey figure in reverse. And we have the Three of Wands. Oh my goodness, we have the Hierophant, which is another grey figure. And we have the Four of Swords. And Three of Swords. Okay. So, let's have a look at your overall energies, Leo, for the month. The overall energy is Temperance in reverse. Put it here. Don't know, you probably just miss it, but it's here. And move this down a little bit. Leo, let's have a look at your tarot cards and how we are starting the month. So, we started with the King of Pentacles. Pentacles being the suit where there is a lot of earth energy around material things. So investments, money, finances, but also practical situations, projects, anything that you're working on or has tangible value to you. And the King of Pentacles is somebody who the energy is of being very much at the top of his suit, is the highest development in the King of Pentacles, in the Pentacles suit, and has achieved tremendous ability to manage resources, and also maybe quite abundant. There's an abundant element to that, where you've already felt you've achieved a tremendous amount on a physical, earthly type plane. So we're starting off with quite an abundant energy of where you have achieved the top, really, of where you know, being a very skilled manager of resources, I would say. And so it's got an abundant feel to it, where life is good in one area, where you have achieved what you wanted to achieve. So this could be a small project, but it could also apply to the broader sense of your life. And it's combined with the Justice card, and the Justice card gives rewards in a way. It shows you, it's karma. It's about what you reap, you receive. And you are receiving what you have wrapped. Is that the word? In reap, you know, in terms of material investments, or, and I mean with investments, physical energy, your attention, but also resources. If you invest it into something, things will come together in that sense. It might feel like it will start off with feeling like you have achieved what you wanted to achieve in a certain area, and justice is being done to you because you're receiving what you have worked very hard for. So that's the energy you're coming into. So things are picking up, and it feels more abundant, and it feels like things are together. And from that perspective, there is an energy of feeling strong enough to make a choice for your next move, in a way. It's like, because we're moving towards the Two of Wands here. And the Two of Wands shows a gentleman who is staring into the future and is deciding on a path. He's carrying the world in his hand, and there is long-term planning involved with the Two of Wands. There is a sense of wanting to move on, new plans, and even though your situation is, or maybe because of your situation is stable, it is about thinking again about, where is my path going to go from here? What am I choosing? Where am I going to go next? Where do I want to invest my energies here? Because I feel like there is a sense like I want to live my life to the full. I don't want to waste my time. I have achieved tremendous amounts, but I still want to make sure that I live my life to my fullest potential. This is what I'm getting here. And so you are starting to make longer term plans that may not be initially fruitful, because it needs longer term planning. And it relates to something that you feel very, what's the word? I was going to say powerful, but I mean powerful from the heart, because the chalice is here, the King of Chalices in reverse. So this is the King of Cups in reverse. And King of Cups are, or cups are related to anything related to matters of the heart. So love, relationships, and things you enjoy doing, relationships with other people, relationships with things that you find beautiful and where you feel a lot of love for. And it sort of tells me, Leo, that with the King of Pentacles here, and the Justice, so that you have achieved and you want to move on to something, and the King of Chalices being in reverse, it's almost like you're aiming towards the same level of achievement that you've achieved here earlier already in the past months or years, and it's coming to fruition. Excuse me. So I need a little bit of water. And you work towards the same goal. So you're striving high, you're striving to the best here. You want to find that same fulfillment, but now on an emotional level. So you've already achieved it on a physical level in at least one area of your life, but there's something missing emotionally, and you are looking to find that emotional level there to the same degree. So that's the process I'm seeing there. And you are manifesting this. You're starting to manifest it. And because you have the Three of Wands here. And the Three of Wands is a very powerful energy about manifested will and celebration of your achievements already. He's here on top of the mountain where he climbed. And don't know if you can see it, but there is like a trail of people behind him that follow. So there's a leadership, which is also very apt, of course, for Leos, to lead and to go forward and to show how to live your life to the full. So not only will this apply to yourself, but it will possibly also apply for the people around you, that you show them also that it is important to live your life to the full, and not allow yourself any barriers, really. So it applies for you. You're such a great leader that you apply it to your own life. You give the example, you be the example, and other people will see that and follow you. So in the Three of Wands is combined with the with the Hierophant. I was looking at the 5 there. With the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is an energy that can, it is actually a dual energy. It can be very restrictive sometimes and have very rigid rules, but on the other side there is also a tremendous insight and deeper knowledge there with the Hierophant. But in your situation, I feel, because it's upright here and with the achievement, it feels to me that the knowledge is there and structures are there, but you do need the structures. You need to watch out for yourself as well, that if you are going forward on this new path, that you are allowing yourself to be focused, to not be distracted, to have that internal stability here. But not too rigid either, but your highest knowledge, really, just to connect to your highest knowledge, and that will guide you through your next step, really. Now it looks like by the end of the month that you may find a few challenges coming your way, and that may well be because you are in the process of deciding on a new way forward, that you have to maybe make choices that do not always fit with other people's projections of what they want from you. And it is important here with the swords. You've got two sword cards here, which are quite sharp, literally and figuratively speaking. The Four of Swords here with the Soldier. Sometimes it's resting, sometimes it's having time out, but on this situation it looks more like, because it's in the church, that this soldier has died on the way, and also the Three of Swords next to it, so the grief here. So I wonder if, so these cards seem, they talk in symbolic terms, so they need to be expressive, but so it can manifest in different ways, or in different degrees. It doesn't always have to be extremely powerful, but the message stays the same. And the underlying message here being like, you may be facing a little bit of a battle on the way, and just a slight warning here that you might either be feeling like stabbed in the back by somebody, or there may be a situation where you are emotionally challenged in another way, like not being backed up by people if you wanted to take a new direction, and people it may take its toll on you if you don't watch out. This is what I'm getting from the Four of Swords here. It may take its toll, so you need to be, and this is probably why the Hierophant is here next to it. It's like saying to you, keep your focus, keep very still inside, keep yourself very focused. You protect yourself from potential attacks that may happen because you are trying to make a change that is important to you. These cards may also relate to a completely different, separate situation. I do feel they may be separate also, that there's just something that's going to, by the end of the month, just hit you a little bit. Unexpected news or something that is going to affect you. And again, the Hierophant will help you here by staying very focused for you and on where you want to go and what's right for you. Also, as this is under the Two of Wands, where you're looking forward. So this may be connected with your way forward and other people finding it hard and protesting a little bit, or tiring you out a little bit. You know, you need to keep your focus here very strongly. And sometimes you do need to make strong decisions in able to go forward. And other people may be affected by that. But at the same time, that if that is if it's done in love and with consideration and maybe discussions, then that should be supported, really, from my perspective, as we are all free to make our choices within, obviously, the reason of our context in which we live, and always considerate towards everybody's needs and own feelings, everybody's feelings considered. So that is your overall energy. So the influencing energy is the Temperance in reverse here for you. And Temperance is a card that tells about balance, connection between earth and heavenly energies, plenty, realizing that there is enough and that you don't have to be worried about lack in any way, that everything is in balance and that you will be provided for in those terms. So this card in reverse really warns me that it is important to keep your mind balanced when you're going through these processes this month. And so stay balanced and listen to your inner voice to guide you, and to use your higher knowledge also to go through here, so that you don't get swayed and don't get too passionate about things, and keep that balance in your heart. So your angel healing card, it is saying get more information. I'll show you actually. Get more information. So your angel healing card is saying get more information. So when it's next to the Two of Wands, so you are planning and you're looking forward to making long-term goals and long-term decisions, and you want to stride forward here with the Three of Wands. But there is this sense of, with the Hierophant here, with your higher knowledge here, and the structure that you need, that it's not something you can charge into. You really need to get that information before you move forward and take acute action. It's a bit more longer term planning needed here. And then you have your soul singing oracle card, and that is higher self. When you connect with your higher self, you will be speaking with the master of your mind. When you listen, you will become your own mastermind. So it's called the higher self. When you connect with your higher self, you will be speaking with the master of your mind. And when you listen, you will become your own mastermind. So, strong message there. And it is sitting here next to the Hierophant, and it just feels to me that you are aiming very high this month, that you realize that you have already materialized so much, that you want to, there's a wish in you to materialize the same level of achievement, but on a love vibration. So with, just to find that fulfillment on a love vibration at the same time, that you are charging and making plans forward with this, and you may well be connecting with a project already. You're starting with something that is going to bring that higher sense of love connection into your life, and so there is this energy already there, but it's not a charging in type energy. It's a provisional, it's a preparational energy here, and there's a sense like you need to get more information, and also make sure that you always connect with your higher self here, that we don't get bogged down by rules and regulations, that you listen to your inner heart and your highest inner voice, really, so that you then take that forward, with the warning by the end of the month that you don't wear yourself out, that you don't go into battle with this. This needs to be gradual. It's very strong energy of a very gradual thing. Maybe something in you wants to move forward powerfully as a fire sign, and it's actually holding you back a little bit and saying, no, think about it very carefully. Otherwise you wear yourself out and you could actually get hurt as well, and we don't want that, because you've got that pre-warning here to stay very balanced and to get that information, prepare yourself slowly, and then start to go forward. There are months when we have to just prepare ourselves, and a month where we have to take strong action, and this feels more like a thinking month and a preparation month, where you start to think where you want to go and prevent yourself from getting hurt with the Three of Swords here. So if you do this carefully, that won't happen, and you can just feel very solid in yourself like that. Okay, Leo, so this is your overall energy for this month. And if you want a private reading specifically for your situation, then please contact me via tarotforlifecoaching.com. There are different options to order the readings, and the link will be below the video. So thank you so much for watching. It's so much appreciated, for subscribing and liking. I really do appreciate it so much, all the support that I've been receiving in this short time that I've been on YouTube. So thank you for all your support. It's so much appreciated, and I hope to see you soon again. Have a lovely month of April. Bye.